Inter second year, Max 2A complex numbers. First question, if z equal to x plus iy and if the point P in the argand plane represents z, find the locus of z satisfying the equation mod z minus 3 plus I equal to 4. Solution. Given z equal to x plus iy, z equal to x plus iy, and also given mod z minus 3 plus I equal to 4. In place of z, you need to substitute x plus iy. Mod x plus iy minus 3 plus I is equal to 4. Now write x minus 3 plus iy plus I is equal to 4. In bracket you need to write x minus 3 plus, here you need to take I as common, I y plus 1 is equal to 4. If you multiply I into y, iy plus I into 1, I. This is in the form, see here, since mod x plus iy is equal to root over x square plus y square. Here x is x minus 3 and y is y plus 1. You need to substitute x and y values in this. Root over x means x minus 3 whole square plus y means y plus 1 whole square is equal to 4. Squaring on both sides. Root over x minus 3 whole square plus y plus 1 whole square. We are doing squaring on both sides. So, you need to write like this. Here, you need to cancel square root. Remaining x minus 3 whole square plus y plus 1 whole square is equal to 4 square 16. 4 into 4, 16. You know a minus b whole square is equal to a square plus b square minus 2ab. So you can compare this with x minus 3 whole square, and a plus b whole square is equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab. A minus b whole square plus a plus b whole square. A equal to x and b is equal to 3. And here a is equal to y and b is equal to 1. You need to substitute all this in this, and in a plus b whole square you need to substitute a equal to y, b equal to 1. X square plus 3 square minus 2 into x into 3 a minus b whole square completed plus a plus b whole square now means y plus 1 whole square, y square plus 1 square plus 2 into y into 1 is equal to 16. X square plus 3 square 9 minus 2 into x 2x 2x into 3 6x plus y square plus 1 square 1 plus 2 into y 2y 2y into 1 2y is equal to 16. Write x square plus y square minus 6x plus 2y plus 9 plus 1 is equal to 16. Now from here you can write x square plus y square minus 6x plus 2y. Up to here same. 9 plus 1 plus 10. When 16 comes to LHS side, then it becomes minus 16 is equal to 0. Plus 16 will become minus 16. Minus 16 equal to 0. X square plus y square minus 6x plus 2y plus into minus minus 16 minus 10 6. Now you need to see sign once. Bigger number is 16. It is having minus. So minus 6 is equal to 0. Therefore, locus of Z represents a circle. Once again, you can see here whatever given in question. We return this. In place of Z, you need to substitute x plus iy. After substituting, you need to write x minus 3 one side and iy plus I in one side. After that, mod x plus iy means root over x square plus y square. Okay, after squaring on both sides, square root will cancel. After this, you have to compare with a minus b whole square, a plus b whole square. That's it. After substituting these all, you will get equation. That's it. Completed. First question completed. Second question, if z3 minus z1 by z2 minus z1 is a real number, show that the points represented by the complex numbers z1, z2, z3 are collinear. Let z3 minus z1 by z2 minus z1 is equal to k, where k is real. z3 minus z1 is equal to, you need to multiply with k, z2 minus z1, means write k like this, z2 minus z1 we are going to multiply with k. So write here in bracket z2 minus z1. z3 minus z1 is equal to k into z2, k z2 minus k into z1, k z1. z3, here z1 is there, here z1 is there, so you write one side, minus k z2. When k z2 comes to the LHS side, plus k z2 will become minus k z2. is equal to minus z1. When it goes to RHS side, then it will become plus z1. So z1 minus k z1, z3 minus k z2 is equal to, here z1 you have to take common. Z1 means inside 1 minus k will be. If you multiply z1 into 1, z1 minus z1 into k, kz1. Now z3 minus k z2 divided by 1 minus k, remaining z1. You can write this as z1 is equal to z3 minus k z2 by 1 minus k. Therefore, z1 divides z2 comma z3 in the ratio 1:k. Therefore, z1 divides z2 z3 in the ratio 1:k externally. Therefore, z1 comma z2 comma z3 are collinear. Second question completed. Third question, the points P comma Q denotes the complex numbers z1 comma z2 in the argand diagram. O is the origin. If z1 into z2 bar plus z1 bar into z2 is equal to 0, then show that angle POQ is equal to 90 degrees. So before going to start, see here, already we know z is equal to x plus iy. Now we are going to take z1 is equal to x1 plus iy1 and z2 is equal to x2 plus iy2. When we take z1, then x1 y1. When we take z2 is equal to, then x2 y2. That is only difference. Let z1 is equal to x1 plus iy1 comma z2 is equal to x2 plus iy2 be the points P comma Q in the argand diagram. Now z1 bar is equal to x1 minus iy1. Likewise, z2 bar is equal to x2 minus iy2. z1 is equal to x1 plus iy1, z2 is equal to x2 plus iy2. z1 bar means minus. Okay, z2 bar means also minus. z1 bar is equal to x1 minus iy1, z2 bar is equal to x2 minus iy2. Therefore, P x1 comma y1, Q x2 comma y2, O 0 comma 0. P x1 comma y1 and Q x2 comma y2, O 0 comma 0. Now I am going to write one formula. See here, Since if a x1 comma y1, b x2 comma y2, when 2 points given, slope formula is slope of ab bar is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. We are going to find slope of OP and the slope of OQ. Write formula y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. Now substitute in place of y2, y1, x2, x1. First see this slope of OP. Then O 0 comma 0. P x1 comma y1. Here x1 will be 0, y1 will be 0. x2 will be x1, y2 will be y1. So substitute these values in this formula. y1 minus 0 by x1 minus 0 is equal to y1 by x1. Slope of OQ. Write formula y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. Now see this slope of OQ. O is 0 comma 0, x1 comma y1. Q x2 comma y2. y2 is y2 same minus y1 value is 0 by x2 is x2 minus x1 value is 0. So y2 minus 0 y2 by x2 minus 0 x2. Now slope of OP is y1 by x1. Slope of OQ is y2 by x2. Next, now we need to take z1 into z2 bar plus z1 bar into z2 is equal to 0. Taking z1 into z2 bar plus z1 bar into z2 is equal to 0. z1 we already know previously x1 plus iy1 into z2 bar means x2 minus iy2 plus z1 bar means x1 minus iy1. z2 means x2 plus iy2 is equal to 0. So to write this step I have written here. You can substitute all this in this. Then you'll get like this equation. Okay. x1 into, write this one, x2 minus iy2 plus iy1, write this bracket. Okay. iy2 plus x1 into x1 into x2 plus iy2 minus iy1 into, write this one, x2 plus I y2 is equal to 0. x1 into x2, x1 x2 minus x1 into I y2, I x1 y2 plus I y1 into x2, I x2 y1 minus into plus minus I y1 into I y2, I square y1 y2. Again see I y1 into I y2. Two i's is there. So I square y1 y2 plus into minus 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 I square y1 y2 plus x1 into x2, x1 x2 plus into plus x1 into I y2, I x1 y2 minus I y1 into x2, I x2 y1 minus into plus minus I y1 into I y2, I square y1 y2 is equal to 0. x1 x2 minus I x1 y2 plus I x1 y2. Cancel this. Okay. Next, plus I x2 y1 minus I x2 y1. Both get cancelled. Remaining you can write now. x1 x2 minus I square y1 y2 plus x1 x2 minus I square y1 y2 is equal to 0. x1 into x2 I square. Since we know I square is equal to minus 1, substitute in place of I square minus 1 minus I square value is minus 1 into y1 y2 plus x1 into x2 minus I square value is minus 1. So minus 1 into y1 into y2 is equal to 0. x1 x2 minus into minus plus 1 into y1 y2 y1 y2. Anything if you multiply with 1, multiplied number will come. So here y1 y2 is multiplied with 1. So we will get y1 y2 plus x1 x2 minus into minus plus 1 into y1 y2 y1 y2 is equal to 0. x1 x2, here also x1 x2 is there. So 2 x1 x2 y1 y2, here also y1 y2 means 2 y1 y2 is equal to 0. Now you have to take 2 as common. 2 into x1 x2 plus y1 y2 is equal to 0. 2 you took as common, then in bracket you have to write x1 x2 and here y1 y2 is equal to 0. Next, if you see here, when 2 goes to RHS side, then it will divide 0. So remaining x1 x2 plus y1 y2 LHS side is equal to 0. Means 0 is divided by 2. Then 0. x1 x2 plus y1 y2 is equal to 0. When 2 goes to RHS side, then 0. x1 x2 plus y1 y2 is equal to 0. Next, y1 y2 is equal to, when x1 x2 LHS side is there, means plus, okay, plus. When it goes to RHS side, then it will become minus x1 into x2, minus x1 into x2, y1 by x1 into y2 by x2 is equal to minus 1. All this x1 and x2 came this side. So y1 by x1 into y2 by x2 is equal to minus 1. Means slope of OP. We find out slope of OP. What we got? y1 by x1 into slope of OQ. What we got slope of OQ? y2 by x2 equal to minus 1. Means angle POQ is equal to 90 degrees.